Hey everyone, JR here from Bell of Lost Souls with
Drake from Dragons Are Comics and Fantasy.
welcome to another Tabletop Spotlight. So what are we looking at today, Drake?
I have brought for you Ravine. It's a new cooperative kind of like party-based party card game from the same makers of Space Team.
Ooh, all right, you have my attention. Let's dive on in and see what it's like. All right, and here we have Ravine, which says a crafty and cooperative card game. I can see from the box art, it doesn't look like my travel plans are going to end well. So let's take a look.
You did not go to this Ravine via your own will. Well, that bodes well. The pages, the rules are fairly concise. Well, that's pretty dense, but
I mean that's still 3 pages of stuff. We'll take a look, a closer look at those here in a minute. We've got a bunch of really nice looking wooden tokens, which we'll also get out here. A very nice,
looking bag for said tokens.
Right. And we've got 2 decks of cards. This says useful stone. 3 decks. A delightfully fragrant mushroom, and then of course Ravine. We'll figure out what all of that stuff means here momentarily, folks. We'll be right. All right, so here we are with the rules to Ravine. So this is and they even have a how to play Ravine overview video listed right in the instructions. So
right at the beginnings,
right?
Save you some time if you don't feel like nitpicking through it like I do. But essentially, the game boils down into 2 phases that just kind of repeat in a cycle. You can tailor the game, how difficult the game is, by increasing the number of cards in the night deck, which is essentially the maximum number of time that you go spend on this island before you are eventually rescued. Much like Space Team, where you can kind of customize the difficulty based on how you build the decks for everybody. They've kept that mechanic, and I think that's a really good call.
Cool. So as you say, it's broken up into 2 phases. There's the day phase, and there's the night phase, which has all of the bad things that will happen.
Yes, and there are some dangerous things during the day during foraging. But essentially, after everybody crashes together into this ravine, you set up the fire in front of you, except it is extinguished.
Oh no!
Simply to designate the fire is out, and everybody takes 3 hearts by default. Additionally, everybody takes another 3 hearts and determines randomly by shaking them like dice what your starting health is going to be.
So your starting health is 4, and you've got 2 empty hearts.
Where somebody's health could be start with 3 or as many as all 6.
Sweet.
You're some kind of superhero.
I love this. Well, you were sitting in the back of the plane.
Yeah, so not everybody makes it out equally. And then during the day, you can spend those hearts, take away your own health, to go and forage for supplies and resources to eat or craft.
Cool.
There is the chance that you also encounter dangerous or other mysterious random things, but all of that other stuff is more or less explained on those cards.
Okay.
The crafting itself is fairly straightforward. You can craft things out of a combination of wood, stone, and fibers, and you can essentially build these 4 things as far as
fire, spear, basket, and shelter. Okay.
Which protect you from various goings-ons during the night. After everybody has foraged, you can craft, eat, trade items if you like. Wow. If somebody is particularly not in a bad way, you can give them the spear that you just made if you're sitting pretty.
Which seems good, because I see in night, that's where you lose some hearts. You have the dangers of the night, and if you ever drop to 0 hearts, you're dead. You're dead, and they eat your corpse.
Yep. If you go down to 0 hearts, you are dead. But like I said, by crafting those materials or having the right wreckage resources there, you can protect yourselves from that. If you barely make it through the night, though, it does take a toll on your sanity. If you ever end the night and have one heart remaining, you draw a madness card, which is essentially all kinds of different fun stuff. Like it's not just like bad stuff, but it's not just bad, but it's definitely various things that keep it interesting or make the game more challenging for you or other people, ranging from the not fun, i.e. you attack somebody and potentially hurt them, or to the very fun, where you just kind of get up from the table and dance for a few minutes.
Huh. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. Well, so how do we win this game?
You win by getting through the night deck until you flip the rescue card. Much like Space Team as well, that card is buried in the deck, not necessarily at the end. It could be second, third, or fourth even. So you could have a pretty good rescue, or you could go through up to 2 weeks if you're playing on a hard difficulty before rescue comes for you.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting. Let's hop out for a quick outro. That's Ravine. I still don't know if I'm gonna survive a plane crash or not, but I feel like my chances are a little
Somewhat
better.
improved.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this game looks like a ton of fun. I mean, it's from Space Team, and that game is amazing. And this feels like that same kind of like raucous fun kind of good times.
Not quite as hectic as Space Team. It's there's at least the day-night cycle to kind of keep things structured. But I like the more deliberate cooperation rather than just screaming at each other. Which is fun. Don't get me wrong.
And you could still do, but
it's not precluded.
Let's crunch some numbers here.
For sure. So it is ages 10 and up. You can play up to 6 players, I believe. Usually wraps up in less than 30, less than 30 minutes for the first time. After that, probably 20, 15 or so. And the game itself will run you for $24.99.
All right. Well, that's Ravine. I'm JR from the Bell of Lost Souls.
And I'm Drake with Dragons Are Comics and Fantasy.
Thanks for watching.
Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.